teams go through, that the general managers go through, that the sponsors go through in selecting a driver, that was something that was new to me. And so I got an education. I matured some. I realized really what the process of all the working parts and pieces of this sport are. I learned who ultimately has the final say on these teams, who talks a lot and who means business. So it was a lot of fun, get to know. I made some good friends over the off-season. I got to talk to some general managers and team owners that I really didn't know, and, now have a relationship with them. So, couldn't be more happier to have it all worked out the way it did. Everything does happen for a reason, and if you have the right attitude going forward,
sure,
that certainly makes everything a lot better. So, we've had a lot of positive things happen with our Front Row Motorsports team. We've announced some great partners and sponsorship for a lot of the races this year. We're still looking to sell some others, but, we've got our Daytona 500 car that looks great, our Bud Shootout car with MHP Performance on there. So we're going to have a lot of fun, certainly down here in Daytona, and get ready to head to Phoenix and so forth.
So will you be a different driver this year, you think, in some ways, like maybe a little more aggressive, a little bit more with a point to prove of what you can do?
Certainly we'll have a different strategy, with a little bit smaller team, a little, different program to begin with. Absolutely, our goals are different. Our race strategy will be different. With the Front Row Motorsports team, we're certainly building. We're still looking for our first win as a race team. David Gilland finished third in last year's 500. Has been their best finish to date. So, as soon as we can, get a pole or two or get that first win, that would be huge for our team. But we need to learn how to walk before we run, so to speak. We need to start with some realistic goals, some top 15s, top 20s, kind of get a feel out for what we're going to be able to do, realistic expectations, and then kind of reevaluate everything in the summer months. But I think that we're going to be a team that can surprise a lot of people. The addition of Pat Trice and a few weeks ago with David Gillen's team, we've got some really good people. Jay Guy and I have worked well together in the short few months that we've known each other. So we can't wait to hit the racetrack running. I think that we can have a lot of fun this year, and we're going to be knocking on the door of those big teams up front.
You say you're looking for some sponsorship, but will you be in all the races for sure, guaranteed?
Yeah, okay. That's what's great about our team owner, Bob Jenkins. He's really got a great story to tell. He's personally funded this team for the last 3 or 4 years, and a lot of people, think, Front Row Motorsports, the team's only been a Sprint Cup team for 4 or 5 years, and that, you see all these other teams come in, even as big a team as Red Bull, they come in with a big splash, and then they're gone. And our team owner, Bob Jenkins, has done a nice job. He's stuck it out through the tough times. He spent a lot of his personal money keeping this team going. We've got 60-something employees at our race shop that are working hard. Back in North Carolina on our Phoenix and Las Vegas cars. Absolutely, we're running all 36 races plus the Bud Shootout and the All-Star race, which would be a lot of fun for our team. So we're looking forward to it, and I guarantee that we'll surprise a lot of people.
Cool, man. Well, we're looking forward to it as well, and we wish you the best of luck this year, all right?
Yeah, thank you for having me on. Always good. And be ready to check out our number 34 MHP car for the Bud Shootout, and then Scorpion bedliners and window tints. They're going to be our